to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. McDermott kicks to Gibson. There's the pick. Over in the corner, Rose. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Noah. Banked in off the glass. Noah's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active. It really caused some problems for that defense.
Very well executed pick to give them all kinds of space to get that one off.
And so we wrap up the first half. Bulls out front. They lead by 12. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
All right, everyone's eyes up here. If we're going to send these fans home happy, we've got to go over some things. To begin with, we're shooting the ball at a very good percentage. And the way to keep that going is to continue to work the ball around and find good looks, open looks. Don't get away from that. That's enough of the positivity. I'm not going to harp on the negatives, but you and I both know there are places where we can improve. We all know what's at stake, but forget about the big picture for now. Focus on what we just talked about, the goals for the second half, and the things we have to do to stay alive in this series.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup.
Looking at the game Rose has been having, he has 9 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
Here's Wall. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. McDermott and Gasol, the duo at the forward. And it's Noah in at center. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. And that is always going to allow you to maintain your lead.
Henderson with a screen on Rose. Wall gets a screen from Henderson. Wall passes to Pierce. Henderson with the screen for Pierce. Henderson with a screen on Butler. 5 to shoot. It's Pierce with the drive. Tries again. Gord's hot, misses.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Rose against Wall. Rose kicks to McDermott. Noah in the post. He's got 9. Shots good. Noah's got 11 points.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Henderson kicks to Pierce. He feeds it to Henderson. From 10 feet out. Oh, and that one had the right spit on it, and it is good. Henderson's got his second basket of the night. Chicago leading by 14. Outside Butler. Dishes to Rose. Passes it to Gasol. Can't hit. For Washington, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Stolen by Noah. Now Rose. Outside Butler. Noah with a screen on Pierce. McDermott dishes to Noah. McDermott, no one around him, and it's off the back rim, no good.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
And Wall. Here we go now. And Gortat kicks to Nene. Here's Henderson. Shot is no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Rose passes to Noah. Right wing. McDermott with it. Picked up by Nene. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Kevin Stewart checked in for Gortat. Humphreys comes in for Nene. Martell Webster, he's checked in for Paul Pierce. And Bradley Beal subbed in for John Wall. Mirotic is checked in for the Bulls. Dunleavy comes in for McDermott. And Webster kicks to Serafin. Now the feed to Webster. Hits it from three-point range. Webster's got 5.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Outside Rose. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. He kicks to Butler. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 10.
Well, this is what he does. He's shooting it well. He's scoring a lot of their points and getting them in front.
And Beal kicks to Webster. Pass to Henderson. There's the dish to Webster. Fires from deep. The shot is off. The Bulls leading by 15. Outside Rose. They set the pick. Butler on the way. Kicks to Gasol. Fades. Cannot hit. Now Washington takes it the other way.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Henderson dishes to Beal. And it's off from three-point range. Bulls have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Rose. From deep. They get it back. Goes up again. Mirotic's shot is off. Wizards trail by 15. It's Henderson on the wing. Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dunleavy kicks to Butler. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Now the pass to Mirotic. And the layup's good off the glass. Mirotic has got 7 points in the game.
It seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Webster passes to Henderson. Nice ball movement by Washington. Three-pointer. And Martell Webster hits from deep. 8 points for him. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Henderson against Butler. There's the pick. Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. With 1 on the clock, can't get it to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. And let's quickly have a look at the State Farm assist of the game, which came, Steve, from kind of an unlikely source here.
Yeah, it's the big fella here doing his best impression of a point guard. Serving up a brilliant feed here. That's gorgeous.
Henderson in at the 3. Nene down low with Gortat. Bradley Beal is out there with Miller. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. A baseline J. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Chicago leading by 14. Heinrich outside. He dishes it to Butler. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. 15 points for Butler.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Miller. Rebound by the Bulls.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
feeds it to Henderson. From 7. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Now here's Heinrich. He feeds it to McDermott. Launches a 3, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
For Bradley Beal. Wizards trail by 20. Miller dishes to Henderson. And he gets it to go. Henderson's got 4 this quarter.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Heinrich kicks to Gibson, into Noah. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a performance from Joakim Noah here. 8 rebounds and the 1 steal. He's a one-man wrecking crew out there.
Well, they have no answer for him at this point.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Miller, the pass to Henderson. Gortat inside. Stolen by Noah. Heinrich up top. Covered by Miller. Dishes to Butler. Right side, Butler. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Butler's got 15 points here in the second half. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Rose, he's checked in for Kirk Heinrich. Henderson with a screen on Rose. Miller off a pick from Henderson. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Rose kicks it to Noah. Butler against Gortat. Now here's Gibson. Guarded closely from the baseline. And off the front iron, and in it goes. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Henderson with the screen for Miller. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
And the Wizards making a change here. Wall's checked in. Butler against Henderson. Butler dishes to Rose. Passes it to McDermott. 6 to shoot. And there's the feed to Butler. Here's Noah. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Paul Pierce.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Too many turnovers.
And for Nene. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Joakim, plenty went right.